Hello students, welcome back into ND JN classes. Hope how are you all of you are good and all of you enjoying my lecture. And in the last lecture we discussed about the animal kingdom and some basic concepts that I discussed in the animal kingdom. And in that we discussed about the phylum names and the meaning of all the phylums, and next symmetries and the levels, how many levels, 4 levels, and how many symmetries, 3 symmetries, and we all distributed all those. And in this lecture we go for the one more basic important concept in animal kingdom. If it is completed, after that we can move on to the phylums. That phylum that will be very easy if you are thorough in this introduction concept in the past lecture that what I taught and the concept that what I am today. Yes, hope all of you enjoying my classes, and please subscribe to my channel and like and give the comments and ask me the questions that what you're having doubts, and ask me the lessons that what you required, what chapter regarding of botany or regarding of zoology. Yes, now remember this, in this animal kingdom we discussed about the phylum and we discussed about the level and we discussed about the symmetries and as well as the germinal layers. Two types of germinal layers we will see: diploblastic organism and triploblastic organism. Diploblastic organism means the organism having the 2 germinal layers, and triploblastic organism means the organisms who are having the 3 germinal layers: ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm. And I give the few clues also, that ACP, asymmetry, cellular level, poriferans, and RTC square, radial symmetry, tissue level, and Cnidarian in ctenophore. Next, BOS, bilateral symmetry, which is seen in organ level and as well as organ system level. And the organ level and organ system level, that's from Platyhelminthes 2 up to last phylum Chordate. Yes. Now in this today's lecture we are going to discuss about the coelom. In the today lecture we are going to discuss about the coelom. Yes. What is this coelom? Now remember that coelom means nothing but a cavity. Cavity means what? Empty space. Yes, where this empty space is present. The empty space is present in our body, because of that only coelom means nothing but body cavity. Coelom means nothing but body cavity. Yes, fine. Cavity means empty space which we see inside of our body. Not only our body, in animal body. Because of that only the another name for coelom is body cavity. Yes, where this body cavity is present. First of all, coeloms are of how many types? Coeloms are, yes, as of I told that there is a 3 is the most common answer, that coeloms are of 3 types. That we are going to find the coeloms are of 3 types. We will see the 3 types of coeloms. Yes, what are the 3 types of coelom? Number 1 is acoelom. As of you know that A means absent, means coelom is absent. What is coelom? Body cavity. So in some animals the body cavity is absent. In some animals the body cavity is absent. Because of that only that such type of coelom we call it as acoelom. And next, pseudocoelom. What is the meaning of pseudocoelom? Yes, pseudo means false. Pseudo means false. And last one is the coelom. The last one is coelom. Coelom. These are the 3 types of coeloms: acoelom, pseudocoelom, and coelom. What is the meaning of pseudo? Pseudo means false. False body cavity. You may heard about the pseudopodia. Pseudo means what? False. Podia means what? False foot. In amoeba we will see pseudopodium. Next, you remember, come to the coelom. What is a coelom means? Here that is indicating that the coelom is a true coelom. True coelom. Sir, acoelom means body cavity is absent. Then what is the difference between the pseudocoelom and the coelom? That is, what is this false coelom and true coelom? Now remember first, coelom means, as of I told that, a body cavity. Presence of body cavity. Presence of body cavity between the presence of body cavity between body wall and gut wall. What is gut here? Our alimentary canal, anterior opening mouth and posterior opening is anus. Presence of space, presence of a empty cavity in between body wall and gut wall is known as the coelom. So coelom is of how many types? 3 types: coelom, pseudocoelom, acoelom. Acoelom means where coelom is absent. Pseudocoelom means it's a false coelom, and coelom means which is a true coelom. Yeah, fine. Sir, acoelom is seen in which phylum? The acoelom is seen in the phylum from, just remember, instead of saying this acoelom, you just remember the pseudocoelom. The pseudocoelom is seen in the phylum. What phylum is that? Aschelminthes. Aschelminthes. The pseudocoelom is seen in the Aschelminthes. The another name for Aschelminthes is nematoda, and another name for Aschelminthes is Nematihelminthes. Three names are there. And these organisms are also called tube within a tube organisms also. So now remember that pseudocoelom means false coelom is seen in which phylum? Aschelminthes. Aschelminthes is the fifth phylum. Porifera, Cnidaria, Ctenophora, Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes. As of you know that Asci means round, helminthes means worm. Because of that only these are commonly called roundworms. These are commonly called roundworms. Fine. Aschelminthes showing the pseudocoelom. Before Aschelminthes, how many phylums are there? 4 phylum. What are those phylum? Porifera. Porifera to up to where? Platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes means from Porifera to Platyhelminthes they are showing what? Acoelom. Means from Porifera to Platyhelminthes they are showing the acoelom. So these animals we call them as acoelomates. Acoelomates. Acoelom means body cavity is absent. Acoelom means the animals who are showing the acoelom, those animals we call them as acoelomates. From which phylum to which phylum? From phylum Porifera to phylum Platyhelminthes. PP. Next go for the Aschelminthes. Aschelminthes showing the what? Pseudocoelom, which is nothing but the false coelom. Okay, after Aschelminthes, what is the phylum? Annelida. Annelida followed by Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Chordata. So 6. These 6 phylums are showing the coelom from Annelida to up to Chordates. From Annelida to up to Chordates, all of them having the body cavity. What is a body cavity? A presence of empty space. A presence of empty space between body wall and the gut wall is called coelom, which is also called body cavity. So such body cavity is seen in Annelida to Chordates. So these are coelomates. The animals who are showing the coelom, those animals we call them as coelomates. And same like that only, the animal who is showing the pseudocoelom, those animals we call them as pseudocoelomates. That is the difference. What is the difference means? Pseudocoelom means false coelom, where the body cavity is present, that is not false, that is not true. How can we identify the true coelom and false coelom? Next, this the animals who are showing such coelom, mates, acoelomates, pseudocoelomates and coelomates. You just remember this word. Aschelminthes is showing the pseudocoelom. Before Aschelminthes, all the phylums are acoelomates. After Aschelminthes, all the phylums are coelomates. That is. Now, what is the coelom first of all? What is the coelom? I will go with the human being. Yes, there is a presence of a human being, very good human being. And anterior opening. What is anterior opening? Mouth. He having the one pair of spikes. Yeah, fine. Anterior opening, and it is the neck part, and this is in this manner. There is a presence of his body like this. Yeah, this is the person's body. Yeah, this is the person's body. This is what anterior opening. What is the anterior opening? Anterior opening is called mouth. Mouth is leading to the long alimentary canal. Yes, gut. A long alimentary canal. And here there is a presence of posterior opening in the dorsal side. That posterior opening we call it as what? Anus. And this is the anterior opening. What is the anterior opening? Mouth. The anterior opening is called what? Mouth. Now we remember, this is the body wall. This is the body wall. All this is body wall. This is the body wall. This is body wall. Up to alimentary canal here only present, na? Okay, all this is the body wall. Now, in between the body wall and the alimentary canal, so this is alimentary canal and this is body wall. In between these two, the empty space is present. Yeah, this is the empty space. And this empty space is lined with the one germinal layer, which is known as the mesoderm. This is the mesoderm layer. So now let's see, mesoderm layer is in contact with the body wall, and as well as mesoderm layer is in contact with the alimentary canal. Mesoderm layer is in contact with the alimentary canal. So now this type of coelom we call it as true coelom. What
What is a true coelom means the mesoderm germinal layer, body wall you consider as ectoderm and elementary canal you consider as endoderm. Elementary canal you have to consider as endoderm, and body wall you consider it as, body wall is nothing but ectoderm. So now let's see, the alimentary canal and body wall, both of these are lined with the mesoderm. Both these are lined with the mesoderm. If the mesoderm germinal layer is in contact with it is lined by both ectoderm and endoderm, at that time we call it as, such animals are coelomates. That is coelom. See, now this is the black color is what? Endoderm or elementary canal. This red is what? Body wall or ectoderm. Green is what? The green is mesoderm, which is in contact with both ectoderm and endoderm. Here there is a presence of lot of organs will be present. Here liver is present, and all this is the fluid we can say, which is known as the coelomic fluid. And such a type of coelom means where mesoderm is in contact with the endoderm and ectoderm. Such type of coelom we've seen from the Annelida to chordata. If you go for the pseudocoelom, in these animals, pseudocoelom. In these animals, this is the outer layer, which is known as the ectoderm. You consider it is known as the ectoderm. And ectoderm is followed by, inside there is a presence of endoderm. This is the endoderm. It is endoderm. In between these two, there is a presence of unrecognized. There is a presence of mesoderm like this in the form of a pouches. It is present. Mesoderm is present in the form of a pouches. Means, which is telling that the mesoderm germinal layer is not in contact with endoderm and ectoderm. But mesoderm germinal is present and it is not continuous. It is in the form of pouches, scattered pouches. They are here, they are like this. It is present and it is not even lined with the endoderm and ectoderm. But if you come here, how it is present? For example, I make this sectional cutting of it. This is the This is the ectoderm. Nothing but body wall. And after that, this is the endoderm, which is nothing but alimentary canal. And these two are lined. See, this is the mesoderm germinal layer, which is in contact with the body wall. Not only with the body wall, it is also in contact with the alimentary canal. Like this, it is present. So in between this is called coelom, a body cavity, a true body cavity. But in case of pseudocoelom, the mesoderm germinal layer is present, but it is a form of scattered pouches here, there, and it is not even lined with the endoderm and ectoderm. Such type of coelom we call it as pseudocoelom, false coelom, and it is seen in Aschelhelminthes. And if you go for the acoelom is very easy. This is the outer body wall, ectoderm, and inside there is a presence of endoderm. This is the endoderm. In between these two, there is a presence of unrecognized layers will be present. It is not a cavity, empty space is absent here. Here there is a presence of lot of mesoglial cells will be present like this. So empty space is absent. So empty space means what? Coelom. Here coelom, empty space is not present, mesoderm is not present. Because of that only we say coelom is absent, so it is acoelom. And the animals who are showing the acoelom, such animals we call them as acoelomates. You remember only one. You remember pseudocoelom. Pseudocoelom is seen in Aschelhelminthes. Before pseudocoelom, before Aschelhelminthes, 4 phylums are showing the acoelom, and after Aschelhelminthes, remaining Annelida to up to Chordates, they are showing the coelom, where the true body cavity is present. True body cavity means the mesoderm germinal layer should be contact with both endoderm and ectoderm. That you have given in your NCERT textbook. Coeloms. Types of coeloms, 3 types of coeloms. Later I will compare all these. Why? Because 11 phylums are there, 4 levels are there, and 3 symmetries, and 2 types of germinal layers, which is diploblastic and triploblastic, and 3 types of coeloms. We have to distribute all this. After this, the next concept. Next, after coelom, what? After coelom, circulatory system. You come for the concept circulatory system. Circulatory system. Yes. How many types of circulations are there? Two types. How many types of circulations are there? Two types of circulation. Two types of circulation. What are the two types of circulations? Number one is open type of circulatory system. Open type. And number two is closed type. Number two is closed type of circulatory system. What is this open type of circulatory system and what is this closed type of circulatory? In a closed type of circulatory system, there is a presence of vessels. And inside of these vessels, a fluid is moving. What is that fluid means? That fluid is blood. Because of that, only those vessels we call them as blood vessels. If in the vessels lymph is moving, we call them as lymph vessels. If water is moving, water vessel. If acid is moving, acid vessel. If something is moving, something vessel. So now these are the vessels. Inside of these vessels, blood is moving. So these we call them as blood vessels. So what I would like to say is, and in open type of circulatory system, where the blood vessels are absent. Okay, fine. Sir, closed type of circulatory system is seen in where? Just remember all of you. The first type of closed type of circulatory system is seen in Annelida. And as of I told, Anni means little, Lida means rings, little rings. One example for Annelida is what? Earthworm, leech, Nereis. So many examples are there. In your NCERT, only 3 examples they have given. So, first type of closed type of circulatory system seen in Annelida. Not only annelids, it is also seen in the phylum which is known as Chordata. So, chordates. The chordates are also showing the closed type of circulatory system, which is telling that the blood is moving inside of blood vessels. The blood is moving inside of blood vessels. And next one, along with the in one phylum, what is that phylum? The phylum name is Mollusca. The phylum name is Mollusca. Mollusca means what? Spongy body. Sir, what sir? Molluscans are showing the closed type of circulatory system? No, not molluscan. Mollusca is the phylum. Phylum is formed by the group of class. In Mollusca, there are so many classes. One class name is Cephalopoda. One class name is Cephalopoda. Cephalopoda. Cephalo means head. Poda means arms or legs. In Mollusca phylum, there is one class. It is a class name. It is class name. One class which is known as Cephalopoda. Cephalo means head. Poda means arm. Example for cephalopod is octopus. Have you seen ever octopus? Like this, the octopus will be present which having the arms. Like this, there is a presence of arms. How many arms it is having? 8. So because of that only it is octopus, which are having a very, very dangerous eye. Bulged eyeballs will be present. All these are the bulged eyeballs. Octopus. In this octopus, closed type of circulatory system. Not only octopus, squid and loligo. In Mollusca phylum, 3 examples are there. So many examples are there. In those examples, squid and loligo. And a devilfish, which is known as octopus. These three animals belongs to the class Cephalopoda, and these cephalopods are also showing the closed type of circulatory system. So be aware, molluscans are not showing the closed type of circulatory system. In mollusca, one class is there. The class name is cephalopods. In that cephalopods, 3 examples I am telling that: octopus and squid and loligo. Scientific name and common name you keep. These 3 are showing the closed type of circulatory system. Closed type of circulatory system means where the blood vessels are present, and inside of these blood vessels, what is moving? Blood is moving. Blood is moving. In these 3, the closed type of circulatory system, Annelida, Chordata phylum. In mollusca, only one class, cephalopod. Now come to the open type. Except these two phylums, remaining all the phylums, we can say that remaining all the phylums are showing the open type of circulatory system, except these 2. Even in mollusca, all of them are showing the open type of circulatory system, except the class which is known as cephalopoda. So open type of circulatory system is where the blood vessels are absent. Sir, tell me the difference. And now remember, in a closed type of circulatory system, This is the our heart, a muscular heart, which is made up of cardiac muscle, and from this heart there is a origin of a vessel. What vessel is that? A blood vessel, largest blood vessel, which we call it as artery. This is the blood vessel which is known as artery, which is carrying the oxygenated blood, towards where? And this artery is opening into the capillary, like this. There is a presence of capillary, a small blood vessel, and the blood is moving and coming into the capillaries, and in the capillary exchange of gases will be takes place and exchange of nutrients will be takes place, but the blood won't come outside. Then what is coming outside? A fluid that will come into outside. That fluid is entering into the cells. Group of cells is called tissue. So such fluid we call it as a tissue fluid, or it is also called interstitial fluid. From the blood, the fluid is coming outside, nothing but which is equal to the plasma. That fluid is transporting those gases and nutrients and bringing back the carbon dioxide and bringing back the waste product into the. So blood is not coming outside. So after capillaries, means whatever, like here there is a branch of group cells. All this is this cell. Group of cell, tissue. Cell definitely contain what? Nucleus. Into this the fluid is coming. Like this the fluid will be present. This fluid will give oxygen and this fluid will take the carbon dioxide. This fluid will give the nutrients and this fluid is taking the waste material. In this manner, exchange of nutrients and exchange of gases, hormones will be takes place. Now this capillary is leading to the another blood vessel. That another blood vessel we call it as a vein, as of we discussing vena cava, superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Inside of this what blood is moving? Deoxygenated blood is moving. So now you remember what happened? The blood is only moving inside of a pipe. It is not coming outside. So it is closed. For example, water is moving in a pipe. So we can't able to see the water, na? So that is a closed type. For example, pipe is not there. Water is freely moving on the land. At that time we can see that is what? Open type of circulatory system. If you are standing there, your legs will become wet. Wet, why? Because all the legs are covered with water. So that is open type of circulatory system where the pipes are absent. Same like that, only in the open type of circulatory system blood vessels are absent. So which is saying that here there is a presence of heart will be present, and here there is a presence of a small artery will be present, only iota, a small amount. Especially in cockroach we will see arthropod, iota artery will be present, and from here onwards all the body parts, group of cells. What are the group of cells? The group of cells we call them as tissue. All the tissues are bathed inside of where? Blood. Means here capillaries are absent and as well as undeveloped veins is present. So what is happening? The blood is coming outside. The blood is coming outside and all the tissues and all the cells are what happened? Bathed inside of the blood. Such a type of circulatory system is called open type of circulatory system. So, circulatory system is of two types, closed type and open type. You remember which phylums are showing the closed type? Remaining except those remaining all are showing the open type of circulatory system. So, blood vessels, as of I told that, they having the various diameter. The diameter of the artery is very small. Why? Because it is very thick. And the diameter of vein is very large. Various diameter. Capillary's diameter is marine, very large. So, various diameter of blood vessels are present. Yeah, closed type of circulatory system, Annelida, Chordata. In mollusca, only one class, be careful, cephalopod. Examples also told, squid, loligo and devilfish. Yes, this is about the circulatory system. And after circulatory system, what is this here? Big. Thread of this cloth is far better. Yeah, listen. That is about the circulatory system, which is of two types, open type and closed type. Next concept. The next one is alimentary canal. Alimentary canal. Yes, or digestive tract also we can say. It is also called digestive tract. Okay, I don't want to write full name. Okay, DT, digestive tract. Now remember, alimentary canal. It is the digestive tract which is of two types. which is of two types. Once again, two types. All in the last class we discussed all three. Coelom 3, symmetries 3, all. Now come to the two types all. Alimentary canal. Alimentary canal is of how many types? Two types. Number one is incomplete digestive tract. Incomplete. It is not completed yet. It is not completed yet. It is not. Why it is? In what way it is not completed? So I will tell. Incomplete digestive tract. And number two is complete digestive tract. It is completed. Complete digestive tract. So what is this incomplete digestive tract means? For example, here there is a presence of anterior opening, and this anterior opening is leading to the alimentary canal, and here the posterior opening is absent. Posterior. This is called blind sac. Blind sac. Sac means what? A bag. A bag having one side opening, another time is closed. Na? So this is the incomplete digestive tract, which contains only anterior opening. This anterior opening, the single opening, is acting as mouth and as well as anus. So whenever it is eating the food material, this and single opening is acting as mouth. Whenever it is excreting the waste material, this single opening is acting as anus. Such a type of digestive tract is called incomplete digestive tract. Where we will see this incomplete digestive tract, sir? The incomplete digestive tract is seen from porifera to up to platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes. Acoelomates. Acoelomates. Acoelom is seen from where? Porifera to platyhelminthes. Now we remember the incomplete digestive tract is seen from porifera to platyhelminthes, which contain only single opening and a blind sac. And you come to the complete digestive tract. Very complete digestive tract means, yes, the human being, best example we can say, there is a presence of anterior opening. What is anterior opening? Mouth. The mouth is leading to the digestive tract, and there is a posterior opening. The posterior opening we call it as anus. So now let's see, this is acting as inlet where we are injecting the food material, and this is acting as outlet where we are excreting the waste material. Such a type of digestive tract is called a complete digestive tract. From which phylum onwards we are seeing this complete digestive tract? It is seen from Aschelminthes. Aschelminthes up to where? Chordates. Aschelminthes to up to chordates. Aschelminthes is which type of coelom? Pseudocoelom. Pseudocoelom is showing the which type of digestive tract? Complete type of digestive tract. Be careful in all this. The basics are very, very important in the animal kingdom. Without of the all the basics, you can't remember. I will revise in this class itself. I will revise all the basics. All the basics I will write here, and you can copy all those. You can copy all those. Yes. This is about the alimentary canal. Two types, incomplete and a complete. Incomplete contain only one opening, complete contains two openings. This single opening is acting as both mouth and anus, which we will see from porifera to platyhelminthes. In poriferans, the alimentary canal may be absent. Why? Because it is just a cellular level, na? So we can say from Cnidaria or porifera to platyhelminthes also you can consider. Yes, this is about the alimentary canal. Yeah, after alimentary canal, fertilization. Syngamy means fusion. Fertilization. Fertilization. Yes, all of you may be aware of it. Two types of fertilization. What are the two types of fertilization? Internal fertilization. Internal fertilization and external fertilization. External fertilization. Internal fertilization and external fertilization. What is internal fertilization? For example, I can say that. Yes, internal fertilization means what? Fusion of gametes. Fusion of gametes, male gamete and female gamete. The fusion of both male and female gamete, we call it as fertilization. You can see, right? Okay. The fusion of male and female gamete, we call it as fertilization. Where they are fusing, if they are fusing inside of the body, internal fertilization. If they are fusing outside of the body, external fertilization. That's all. One can say that examples that number one is internal fertilization. In this internal fertilization, for example, a female body. Just you imagine, this is the female body. This is female body. Female body. Where there is a presence of ovum in the female body. She participated in the sex, and there is a transport of sperm. This is the sperm, and the sperm and ovum is fused here. So that's it. these two are fused. Fused means what? Fertilization. So they are fused inside of the female body or outside? Inside. So fertilization is internal fertilization. And go for the external fertilization. Frog, for example. Here there is a presence of frog, a male frog, female frog like this. And here there is a presence of male frog. This is the male frog. And both of them are participated in the sex. Female frog released the eggs into the water. Female frog released the eggs into the water. And the male frog released the sperms into the water. Sperms into the water. And these inside of the water, not in the body. It releases the eggs and it releases sperm. Inside of the water, these two are fusing. So such type of fertilization is called external fertilization. If it is fusing inside, internal. If it is fusing outside, external. That's all. Next, after fertilization, development. Why? Because after fertilization we will get zygote. Now, how this zygote is developing? Development, last. This is the last. Development. Development is of two types. The formed zygote, development. Development. It is of two types. The development is of two types. What are the two types of development? Number one is direct development and number two is indirect development. What is the difference between direct and indirect development? Just to remember as a blindly. Indirect development means there is a larva stage. Larva stage is present. From larva stage to adult is coming. At that time it is indirect development. What is this larva stage? For example, you take frog. Frog is showing the indirect development. Butterfly you take. Butterfly is showing the indirect development. So many organisms are there. Best example that what you can experience these, that you know the larva stage for butterfly is what? Caterpillar, like this. It's very ugly to see this one. It is very ugly to see. This is a caterpillar. This is a caterpillar. This caterpillar is the larva stage for butterfly. Larva stage for butterfly. And later this caterpillar is going to develop into a beautiful head and later thorax and later abdomen, and which contains a beautiful wings like this, antenna like this, and home. All of you like very butterfly very colorfully like this. It is present. See, this is the larva stage of the butterfly. So the shape of means morphology, the structure. The structure of larva and adult is similar or different? Different. If larva is morphologically different to the adult, such type of development is called indirect development. Means if larva stage is present, that is indirect development. And if larva stage is absent, direct development. You tell me, we are direct or indirect? Of course we are direct development. We don't have any larva stage. Whenever we born, how we look, same. Until our death we look same. There is no any morphological changes, na? So because of that only. If larva stage is present, indirect development. If larva stage is absent, direct development. That is about the development. That's all. Two types of development. This is about the most important introduction that so far that we are discussing. Completed. And next we can start the phylums. Before starting of these phylums, I want to recall everything. And I want to write everything here itself. So just remember. Like I can write from there, from phylums onwards I can write. Yes, phylum. I hope you can see this. I hope. Just adjust while you're writing. If you're writing the notes, just adjust. Okay. It is very clear for me, but I don't know about you while you're watching it. Phylum. How many phylums I told? There are 11 phylums I told. 11 phylums. Yes, I will write the 11 phylums in short form. Okay, there is no space here. So I will write all the 11 phylums in short form. In sequence, and I told the clue to remember all the phylum as P, C square, P, A, Q, M, E, me, and moving in helicopter. This is the 11 phylums. P, first P stands for what? Porifera. So please adjust this. Porifera. I hope I am writing very small. Why? Because I have to write so many. Later levels, symmetry, coelom, germinal layers, circulatory system, development, fertilization. So because of the porifera. One P stands for porifera. C square means two C's there. Number one is first C indicates cnidaria. Cnidaria, and second C indicates Ctenophora. And next P indicates what? Platyhelminthes. I am not writing full. Platyhelminthes. A cube means 3 A's are there. First A is Aschelhelminthes, second A is Annelida, third A is Arthropoda. M stands for what? Mollusca. M stands for mollusca. And E stands for what? Echinodermata. As of I told, echino means spine, derm means skin, eta means having. Echinodermata. Next, H stands for what? Hemichordate. C stands for what? Chordate. These are the 11 phylums. I hope, can you see the chordate? I think you can be able to see that chordate. Yeah, good. You can see that. These are the 11 phylum. Then this is the clue. PC square, PA cube. And along with me, we three are traveling in helicopter. That is the clue you remember, please. Yes. Next, after phylum, next one is what? Level. Next one is what? Level. What is this not opening? Level of organization. How many levels I told? 4 levels. Cellular level, tissue level, organ level, and organ system level. Yes, you know that poriferans are showing what level? Cellular level. Porifera is showing the cellular level of organization. And the Cnidaria and Ctenophora are showing what level? Tissue level of organization. Next, Platyhelminth is showing what level? Organ level of organization. And from Aschelhelminths to up to chordates, organ system level of organization. This is about the level. After level is what? Symmetry. After levels, symmetry. Yes. Symmetry. You know the definition for symmetry. How many types of symmetry? 3 types of symmetry. Where the organisms, when you cut the organism, it have to be divided into 2 equal half. If it is not dividing, asymmetry. Yes. Asymmetry is seen in which phylum? The asymmetry is seen in Porifera. Means which level? Cellular level. Asymmetry. Next one. Tissue level. A, C, P. I told the clue. And tissue level is showing the word symmetry, radial symmetry, which can be divided into 2 equal halves in any plane, but the plane that should pass through the center. Next one, organ and organ system level. All this organ and organ system level is showing the bilateral symmetry. Here's a small exception also will be there. What is the small exception means? About echinoderm. About this echinoderm. In this echinoderm, we can see that radial symmetry and as well as bilateral symmetry. This already I taught. Already I said the echinoderms are showing the radial symmetry and bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry is seen in larva stage of echinodermata. Radial symmetry is seen in adult stage of echinodermata. Larva stage present now. So development might be what? Indirect development. That's all. Next you remember, after symmetry what? After symmetry, coelom. As of I told, how many types of coeloms? 3 types of coeloms. Yes, what are the 3 types of coelom? You remember the pseudocoelom. As of I told that pseudocoelom is seen from which phylum? Here you go, Aschelhelminths. From Aschelhelminths. In Aschelhelminths, we are seeing the pseudocoelom, false coelom, where the mesoderm is in the form of a patches. If it is showing the pseudocoelom, above to Aschelhelminths, the phylums are showing the what coelom? The above to Aschelhelminths means Porifera, Cnidaria, Ctenophora, Platyhelminths. They are showing the A coelom, where the coelom is absent. A coelomates. And from below to Aschelhelminths means Annelida to up to chordates. From Annelida to up to chordates, they are showing the what type of coelom? True coelom. So they are the coelomates. Next, after coelom, what I told? After coelom, I said that. After coelom, what I said? Development? No. Fertilization? No. Digestive tract? Incomplete. Yes. Digestive tract. Next, you go for the next concept is digestive tract. How many types of digestive tract? 2 types. Open type and incomplete digestive tract and a complete digestive tract. Yes, incomplete digestive tract, that's seen from porifera to platyhelminthes. First four, porifera, cnidaria, ctenophora and platyhelminthes. They having the incomplete digestive tract. You know incomplete digestive tract which contain only single opening. That single opening is acting as mouth and anus, blind-ended sac. Next, from pseudocoelom means what? Aschelminthes. From Aschelminthes to up to chordates. Aschelminthes to up to chordates. Aschelminthes to up to chordates. There is a presence of complete digestive tract. Complete digestive tract. You know complete digestive tract means anterior opening mouth and posterior opening anus. This is called the complete digestive tract. That's all. Next, after digestive tract, I said that circulatory system. Circulatory system. How many types of circulation? Two types, open type and closed type. You remember only closed type. Closed type of circulatory system is seen in Annelida. Yes, I am writing here. This is the Annelida. Annelida is showing the closed type of circulatory system. And next one, chordata. This is the chordata. Chordata is showing the closed type of circulatory system. Remaining all these are open type of circulatory system. And development and fertilization, we have to be remember that fertilization is external, fertilization is internal. I will tell the clues to remember who is internal fertilization and what is external fertilization. I will give the clear-cut information. First, you have to keep this in your mind. Oh, one more I forgot, Roy. Germinal layers. There is a presence of germinal layers. No? If there is a two germinal layers, for example, Cnidarian and ctenophore having the only two germinal layers and the outer ectoderm, inner endoderm, in between mesoglea. So they are diploblastic. And remaining from platyhelminthes to up to chordates, they having the three germinal layers, ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. All they are showing the triploblastic level, triploblastic organization. Yes, this is the basic introduction concept. And in the next class and in the next lecture, I will start the phylums, and I will complete in my next lecture. I will complete first 5 phylums, and the next lecture I will complete the second 5 phylums. 10 phylums will be completed, and in the next class we go for the last phylum. What is the last phylum? 11th phylum is chordata. So thank you. Hope you enjoyed. And so if you understood the concept very clearly, please subscribe and give the comment and give the like and share the video to your friends, which can help so many of them to understand the concept very easily. Please remember the name, Neat Dude JN Classes. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you all of you.